Yes, welcome in the Voice family. It has been a while, but I'm back. Today I was thinking about the topic will be fear, because we all have fears, and if you're honest, fear is something that is programmed in us. It is not something we have naturally, because if you look at yourself when you were a child, or when you were even a baby, you didn't really have fear. And the funny thing is, the more you grow up, the more things you fear. One of the things is that fear keep a lot of us from reaching our max potential. Fear make it that you won't even try things because you already think ahead, like it won't work, or I can't do it, or it will be something impossible to do. Well, how can you know it if you don't try it? And that is why I like a quote that is from a film. The name is June, and there is the quote that fear is the mind killer. And it truly is, because fear is in the mind. Most of the time, when you do something, let's say for example, you are gonna talk on a stage or in front of public. Most of the time before you do that, you have anxiety. Maybe you are sweating, maybe you are gonna overthink. But most of the time when you stand and do the thing that you were afraid of, all the fear is gone. It's all gone, and then you are gonna think back, was that all it is? And so you see that most of the time we make things bigger than it truly is. And that's the power of fear. That's also why it is really, really a big thing for people to use fear against one another. Because if you put someone in a state of fear, they are easily controllable. And why? Because the person that is in fear is in a lower state, think lowly about himself or herself, and just doesn't believe in himself. So if someone doesn't believe in him or herself, then they can be led by someone that is more confident, and they will be attracted to the person that's more confident. But if you control that fear and you become the confident person, other people can't control you as easily. That is also why fear is also something that gets used against us by the people in power in this world. Everything where you look at, news, social media, everywhere fear is used against us. Fear for being our authentic self. Fear for doing something different. Fear for being someone different. Fear for failing. That's a big one, failing. Also fear for dying, example, because that is people use that most of the time as a threat to get something that they want. Also, when you look at films, most of the time horror films, what happens? The person that is scared for life, most of the time dies first. Why? Because he is in a lower state. He doesn't make rational decisions. He makes decisions based on fear, and most of the time that don't end well. And most of the time people that are calm and collected, they survive. That's why I want to put this message out, and that is, if you fear something, learn about yourself. Why do I fear it? And is it truly worth fearing? Most of the time it is. If you study yourself and you look at yourself why you fear something, most of the time you will discover why you don't have to fear it. And like I said before, once you do the thing that you did first, that you feared, most of the time, the second time, the fear won't be as big. It won't be an insurmountable obstacle that you can't overcome. So yeah, be brave, believe in yourself, and yeah, overcome those things. And yeah, if you have a fear, share me in the comments. Is there something that you really fear, or is there something that you feared but you overcame it? Tell me in the comment. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.